Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. It's cold. Might be it because I have the window open? Maybe. What is the strength of the Royal Navy? Preemptive like. Original link to the video, top of the description. Sorry. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's find out.
At HMS Richmond sailed. Type 23 frigate HMS Richmond sailed from Plymouth on Friday. She's the third Royal Navy vessel to be deployed to the Gulf region. HMS Lancaster and Diamond are already there.
Richmond's actually sailing to the region because both Diamond and HMS Lancaster are already there and eventually will need to be swapped out. So it's not an escalation in terms.
Guys, so the HMS is like the same, or the USS is like the same as the HMS. Like the USS Indianapolis or the HMS whatever. That's like the same thing. Was that a stupid question?
An escalation, but the situation in the Red Sea could further deteriorate, which could mean more demands on the Royal Navy. So when it comes to warships, what does the Navy have at
Come on, Internet.
its disposal? Starting with the largest and most powerful warships ever built for the Royal Navy, the aircraft carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales. Then there are two Albion-class vessels, designed to deliver the punch of the Royal Marines to land by sea or air. Britain has 6 type...
Question, guys. Why is it that on British and a lot of other aircraft carriers that... Why don't the American aircraft carriers have, like, the inclined slope at the end? It sounds like that would be smart, but the American ones don't have the ramp for the takeoff. Well, what's the reason for that?
40 of the Royal Marines to land by sea or air. Britain has 6 Type 45 destroyers, the backbone of the Royal Navy. Their job is anti-aircraft and anti-missile warfare. There are 11 Type 23 frigates, originally designed for anti-submarine warfare during the Cold War, but now upgraded for modern missions. Then there are 35 patrol and mine countermeasures vessels. The fleet is split up like this: 6 Hunt-class vessels that scour the world's seabeds for mines and lost explosives, 3 Sandown-class ships that work around the British coastline clearing old ordnance, 2 Cutlass-class vessels which patrol naval and territorial waters around Gibraltar, 8 River-class offshore patrol vessels designed to secure territorial waters and support law enforcement missions, and 16 Archer-class fast inshore patrol boats which operate across the UK and Europe. And beneath the waves, there's a silent fleet of high-tech submarines. 4 Vanguard-class vessels, the protectors of Britain's nuclear deterrent. 5 Astute-class submarines currently in service, the most advanced and most powerful ever operated by the Royal Navy. And 1 Trafalgar-class submarine, adapted from its original role of hunting enemy submarines and surface ships to now do covert surveillance and inshore reconnaissance. But there is...
Do they also have nuclear missiles?
It's a question mark to now.
I know that the UK was, I think after the Americans and Soviets, I'm pretty sure the UK was the third country to get nuclear weapons. So you definitely have a good amount. But are they not submarine ones?
Adapted from its original role of hunting enemy submarines and surface ships to now do covert surveillance and inshore reconnaissance. But there is a question mark over the future of HMS Albion and Bulwark. The Defence Secretary was questioned in the Commons about rumours he plans to retire the ships early.
Of course, anyone who is serious about a defence budget has to make the decision about whether to put into maintenance ships which have already served twice their actual intended lives, 18 years times 2 and more, and would come out of that maintenance after brand new ships were actually already at sea. So there is obviously a decision for the Royal Navy to make on that. I should remind the House there are 8 Type 26 and 5 Type 31s under construction or under contract.
Critics are concerned about the impact on the Royal Marines if HMS Albion and Bulwark were to go, but the Defence Secretary said the Marines are an essential asset and that he's asked the First Sea Lord to provide a plan for how their work is taken forward. Claire Sadler, Forces News. Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News...
Very interesting, guys. Obviously, I love Forces News. Great videos from this channel. I think it's a mistake for, and let me know if you think I'm wrong. I'm no expert on any of this, on anything. I think it's a mistake for any single country, especially the one like the UK with the potential enormous, capable military and navy they could create. I think it's a mistake for any country to rely on other countries for defense. And I think it's always going to be a good idea to make sure that your country can defend itself by itself. I'm curious what you guys think about that. But like I see instances like America with Ukraine, where we're helping Ukraine a lot. We'll see in the near future if that changes. But we're like we said, like one of the parameters or the deal that was made with Ukraine to give up its nuclear weapons after the fall of the Soviet Union was that America would say that, like, we have nukes, we'll protect you. And then, look, they got invaded, and it looks like they could have just kept, they should have held on to those nukes. Or another example, Afghanistan, where we tell everyone, oh, we're with you, oh, you're our translators. But at the end of the day, we're going to look after ourselves and leave, And I think it's always good. I'm never worried about the UK. I think you guys are such a capable country. Even when you leave the EU, I have no opinion whether you should have stayed or not. You guys made the decision you made. But I think you're a country full of extremely smart people and a capable military history. And I just hope that no country, I'm not worried about France. I think France gets this, to be honest. But I don't think any company should not be able to defend itself if it had to. Curious what you guys think about that. Cool video. Hope you guys are doing well. And hopefully I'll see you guys next video, all right? Bye, guys.